Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's time for Ask the Expert. Our friends from Airzone are here. If you have questions, I sure hope you have some. Feel free to answer them. 789-6559, extension 2803. That's 789-6559, extension 2803. You can even email us and Facebook us questions, whatever you like. Steve Teskey and Brent Lewis are here from Airzone. How are you?
How are you, Kurt?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Good to have you on the program. Listen, you've done the home show circuit recently.
Yep.
Got some good responses from people.
We did. Fantastic.
Yeah. What kind of questions do people ask you at a home show?
Especially now this season, talking about air conditioners. Up in Petawawa, a lot of talk about switching from oil to another fuel source, especially into propane. So we got a lot of questions about new furnaces and efficiencies.
I know you've been busy with new furnace installations and orders from people, and there's a good reason for that, because they're switching from oil to another source, correct?
That's right. Yeah, between people looking for more efficient sources of heating, and right now there's a big thing going on with insurances, trying to, waive liabilities on spillage and stuff, making people buy new tanks. The demand for, shopping around for furnaces is
switching over.
Yeah, it's gone through the roof there. So.
And they're going to propane?
Propane and even electric. And propane furnaces at 98% efficient is a great alternative.
Yeah.
And a much cleaner fuel.
Yeah. Is it efficiency-wise in terms of dollars and cents? Getting out of the oil area is a good idea?
Oil is a very expensive thing, and going to a high-efficiency propane furnace is going to save some money. Teamed up with a heat pump that can give you some air conditioning and some further fuel costs is a great combo.
Right, right. Is the initial expense a large one? I mean, that's what, seriously, and when people come to you or they ask you questions, they're like, man, I want to switch over, but I can't afford it. Mm-hmm. Is it doable?
Oil to gas conversion can run anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000, and anywhere in between. We sell a lot of different products. So, and with the financing options, banks are giving money away at very low interest rates. So we're finding a lot of people will take that energy savings, put it into the payment, and they can keep a very low monthly payment.
Yeah, because the fact of the matter is, in the long run, and you're going to have to use energy every day, no matter what season it is. Right. In the long run, we're talking about saving money.
Yeah, saving money.
Right? Mm-hmm. Are we seeing most of that happen in rural areas like the valley and so on?
On the outskirts of Ottawa and up in the valley, there's the demand for the changeovers are big. We're dealing with probably three to 4 a day, people calling and finding out what we can do for them.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's a busy time of year for us, and people are educated about it, and they're looking for the answers.
People are also realizing the effects a new furnace can have on your budget, right?
New furnaces, especially with that ECM DC volt motor, saves hydro in circulating air in your home, efficiency-wise. Plus, when you go to another fuel source like gas, and rural propane, they save a ton of money.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The delivery of propane is okay. Like it's not a hard thing to find.
We've aligned with a contractor here that will run from Kempville, Rockland, all the way up past Petawawa. And so when a customer calls us, I refer that customer to that propane dealer. And again, he does the same thing. We're aligned with him, and he'll give us the leads coming back the other way.
The only experience I've had with propane is going to get my barbecue tank filled. So, I wouldn't know otherwise, but it is a good way to go.
It's a very similar thing.
Is that right?
Yeah, and you got two big tanks outside.
They come fill it?
They come fill it just like they fill their oil.
Those are used to having delivery services with oil. It's very much the same thing with propane.
Is that right?
They're on a schedule. They come, they top them off, make sure that they keep their fuel topped off for their season and not run out halfway.
If only to get them to come by and fill my barbecue tank.
People
we'll
will
make a phone call for you.
Actually, there's a lot of people now with lines from their home outside to their barbecue.
That's
right. And they're using all of that propane for whatever it is they're cooking on.
Typically, when we go in and we do a furnace for somebody, we'll run a line outside, put it to the barbecue. We'll run a line for their gas stove, their dryer. So everything can be done from that same fuel source.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it generally speaking, we're talking about switching over from oil to a gas setup, a propane setup, or what have you. Is it doable in other ways too? Like if you have an electric stove, for example, you want to cook on gas, is that a tough thing to do?
No.
No.
Really?
No. few hours in your home. We could run some lines over, get a roughed in for propane or gas, depending on which gas source you use, and you buy a stove and we'll tie it in for you.
Simple as that, eh?
We'll hook her up.
That's a good thing to know. Because people enjoy the cooking
have a
on
gas
gas.
stove?
No. No, I would kind of like one, actually. Listen, if people have questions about replacing a furnace or new air conditioning or that sort of thing, give us a call. I mean, it's an easy way to get great information right here, 613-789-6559, extension 2803, ottawa.morning@ctv.ca. Ask a question, and you'll get some free advice here from Airzone here on Ask the Expert. We'll be back with our next segment right after this. Don't go away. If you want to get in touch with Airzone, there's the information on your screen. We'll be back right after this.